loud. Screen share. Okay. Welcome to Parent University and AP Courses and Resources. I am Jill Lovenstein and I am a science teacher.
And my name is Dolores Pigoni Miller and I am a world languages teacher. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay. What are the AP courses and who runs the program? Well, AP courses are called advanced placement, where that is where the AP comes from. And these are college level courses that are given to or taught to high school students. And we'll talk more about what they can get out of this in a little bit. And who oversees this program is the College Board. And the College Board is a non-for-profit organization that has been around for over 100 years. So you can see that I am not a young lady. And AP was around when I was in school, and AP was probably around when you were in school. And it's a great idea that was come about so that kids in high school who are able to get some college experience before going to a four-year university. And that's always a good thing. Who should take the AP courses? Anybody should take an AP course. The idea is that it's not for the elite. There are so many AP courses out there that you can find one that you can succeed in, that interests you, that you can do. And so it is open to freshmen through seniors, and it is open to everybody from every race, creed, socioeconomic background. Anybody can take an AP course and anybody can succeed in them. And the cool thing about Ridgewood is that if you want to take one that there isn't a teacher who teaches it, often we find somebody who can mentor you through that program. So that really we try to accommodate anybody who wants to take one. Benefits of taking AP courses in high school. Well, I know the number one benefit that everybody thinks about is that you get to earn college credit. But only if you get a 3, 4, or 5 on the college exam. And so, yeah, it saves money. This is a big deal, right? College in the United States is incredibly expensive. And if you can get some of those courses done in high school, those introductory, those beginning level courses, it's definitely going to save you some money. And then when you go to college, you get to skip those courses and start a little bit higher. Other benefits are that college applications, they love to see that you are challenging yourself, that you are not just taking the same level courses. So even if you don't get a 5 or you don't get an A in the AP course, you may get a B or C, the fact that you took that course and that you challenged yourself to do something harder says a lot to the university and the people reading your application. The other thing, which I don't think a lot of students think about, is if you do start past those introductory level courses, sometimes it opens up opportunities where you can be involved in programs that would normally not be open to freshmen, but because you're really not starting as a freshman, you can do them, maybe working with a professor or maybe being involved in some socio-economic research or something like that. I know that it happened to both of my children and it was a great opportunity for them. This is where the rigor, which is probably one of the hardest things for students to deal with, which is how much should AP students study? If you're in college and you go to the university, they say that for every credit hour, you should study 3 hours. And so if you take a 3 credit course, then you should study for 9 hours additional that week. So every week you should study 9 additional hours outside of the 3 that you're in class. This is a lot of studying, and I don't think that people are ready for that amount of studying. So that makes it a really hard thing. The nice thing about high school is that a lot of the courses are only one semester spread throughout the whole year. So really there you're looking not at 9 hours per week, but maybe 4.5 to 5 hours of additional study time a week. But in order to get those 3, 4, 5s to get the college credit, you really have to put in that additional study time. I think we already talked about the courses are in all disciplines and throughout all 4 years. And you really need, when you're thinking about what courses and how many courses, to think about what interests you and natural ability besides what you think the college wants. So some courses may be much easier for you than somebody else. Like if you are just a math genius, AP Calc may be simple for you and really hard for somebody else. Okay, and that person that's really hard in AP Calc, he may be breezing through AP Italian, where the person who's doing great in math may be struggling in AP Italian. So you really need to think about some of those natural abilities. And if you're interested, students say all the time, if I'm interested in the topic, I spend more time on it. I do much better. And so when you're picking out what AP courses that you're going to do, besides thinking about what the universities might like to see, math, science, English, you may want to think about where you think that you will succeed. You also need to think about like how many you take. So oftentimes we have students who take all AP courses, and most of the time that's really a lot for students to take 5 AP courses. So we want you to be successful in the courses that you take. So we want you to have those hard conversations about what is really the best thing for me. And your counselor is a great person to talk to about what do you think is the right amount of courses and the right courses to be taking.
So at Ridgewood, we offer a number of AP courses. We offer 24 right now, anything from AP language and literature to AP chemistry to AP world languages. And you can find a list of all of these courses, both in the course catalog that's online, but also we've attached a document so that you could see what we offer. So the students, in order to take an AP course, there needs to be some discussion along the way. So first, a student needs to reflect and think what courses he or she might be interested in taking, and then talk to the AP teacher. Often an AP teacher will reach out to students that they think that will be able to succeed in the course. But as Ms. Lobenstein said earlier in the presentation, we welcome all students to come in. But teachers do make these course recommendations to the students and to the counselors. And then the counselors also have these discussions with the students to see if the courses are a good fit for them. Of course, our expert for AP is Counselor Carrie Franz. She is the person that organizes for all of the teachers the entire program, orders the exams, sees the kids through the exams. In order to be successful, students have a number of resources for their AP courses. First is the AP teacher is always a resource. The kids can always contact us. We try to help them when they're struggling. If they're doing really well, we give them additional work. So the teachers are always a resource, but that's not on the slide. Things that you can access are the My AP, which all of the AP classes use. It's a website that we'll show you in a second how to enter. The students who are all in AP know how to enter this. A few of the courses of the AP courses use another site called Albert.io, which is also another very valuable resource. It has a library of standards that are aligned with questions and explanations to the AP units and AP themes. And we've also attached in the PDF file that's attached to this presentation a list of resources by discipline that teachers have given us so that you can see what additional resources each class has. There are even further. So how do the students and the teachers access my AP? Well, the students sign in, and once they sign in with their username and their password, they go to their personalized home page. And the home page contains specific AP information like the curriculum, the units, the themes. It also offers them different studying resources and tools. So here you see an image of what my AP website looks like. That's where they would include their username and their password, and it would bring them to their individualized course. And at the bottom is a link to this page. Teachers use my AP because they have access to thousands of activities and resources. And even though, let me step back a moment and explain to you. An AP teacher is a teacher who is specialized in their field. College Board requires that AP teachers have a master's in their field. And then these teachers need to create a curriculum that College Board assesses whether it is suitable to college level or not. If the curriculum gets accepted by College Board, that's the curriculum that we need to follow in our AP classes. On the website, the teachers have thousands of resources, as I mentioned a moment ago, and teachers can use these resources to create mini lessons for the students. And when the students opens up their page and their portal, they have access to these exercises, to the unit guides, to the themes, and all of these activities align to the curriculum. When a teacher assigns a reading or a particular exercise, depending on whatever the subject is, the students perform these tasks online, and the teacher can go back and look at their work and give them feedback. These are called their progress checks. The students gain feedback from these progress checks, and the students then slowly start to understand how successful they're being, if they need to put in additional work, if they can move on to the next topic. Lastly, what
can I add one thing for there?
Sure.
So I just also I know you're saying this, but when we grade these things, we grade them using the rubric that AP gives us. And so it gives the students a really good idea of how their work would be graded by the AP graders when they take their test. And so that's, I think, why that feedback is so invaluable.
Yeah, thank you for adding that. The other point that I would like to bring up is that, especially in these times where some schools are hybrid, some schools are fully online, AP, as an additional resource, added daily videos for each of the disciplines. So teachers can assign these videos, or students can go in and view these videos, which are mini AP lessons. The AP exam last year, when we were under lockdown, was modified for the students. This year, the AP exam will not be modified, even though some schools are getting less one-on-one time with their students. So that's why they've added these AP daily videos, because they expect students to do a little bit of AP work every single day, so that they can take this exam and be successful at the end of the year.
So one of the things that I think all of the teachers who teach AP and maybe just all teachers in general realize is that study skills are very, very, very important. And with students who are taking an AP course, a lot of them feel like they've been getting A's and they really know how to study because they've done well. But what we really wanted to stress here was that you may be studying and getting A's in your regular courses, but when that studying techniques may not be enough for an AP course. And we also want you, excuse me, to be studying more efficiently so that you can spend less time studying and more time with conversations with your friends, or spending time with your family, which as parents we all love. And so there's a couple of resources that we wanted to throw out there. The Crash Course series. One really good thing about Crash Course is not only do they go through all of the disciplines, but they also have a series on just study skills. And they don't take a lot of time, and they are made to be enjoyable to watch, which is nice for most students. It's really helpful when you are learning study skills from the university. So people at the university telling you this is how to be good at our university. And so these are study skills from Lehigh University. And they're really, I watched them, I thought they were very, very good way of showing kids how to be highly organized and highly efficient. Remember that taking notes and studying taking the notes and isn't really helpful if you never go back and look at them. So you need to make study vehicles that you'll actually use. And that's what this is really good at helping you do. Sorry, next slide.
An additional resource comes from Baylor University. And as Ms. Lobenstein was mentioning, to become highly organized and highly efficient is a really important skill that students need to develop. Not only will it help them in their AP classes, but it will really prepare them well for their college career. So this site includes information on keeping focused, memorization techniques, how to take notes, what you can do to combat procrastination, traps of studying, how to squelch test anxiety, reading strategies, and the ever needed time management skills, how to develop those.
I think that's it. There's no more.
Oh,
there it goes.
There we go. So we've included an additional document that provides you with links and resources that we showed you in this presentation. It also provides you with a list of all of the AP courses that we offer at Ridgewood High School. And we would like to thank you for joining us this evening. If you have any further questions, you can either email me or Ms. Lobenstein at jlobenstein@ridgenet.org or dmiller@ridgenet.org, or to Ms. Franz at cfranz@ridgenet.org.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yay!
I thought that went well.
It went well.
Yes, you think so too?
I do.